Welcome to another episode of Smart Remarks. I'm your host, Mark Impress Preston. That was a crazy week 2 in our NFL season. Now let's get ready to get this show kicked off. Welcome to our Marked Men segment. First team we're going to look at in our Marked Men segment is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the New York Giants with the situation with the kneel down. I know Giants fans remember the miracle in the Meadowlands, so hey, I don't blame Coach Schiano for having his team play hard to the very end. Who knows, the Giants could have screwed up again, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could have taken advantage, taken it to overtime, and possibly won. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. And as for these two individuals on the Washington Redskins, Joshua Morgan and Mike Shanahan, the fact that Joshua Morgan even has a job still will completely surprise me. And as Redskins fans, you gotta question Mike Shanahan's logic for sending Billy Cundiff, of all people, with being backed up with the penalty, kicking a 62-yard field goal to tie the game when Cundiff in the AFC Championship game missed a 32-yard field goal. I mean, Cundiff can't kick. When are teams gonna learn that? Welcome to Smart Remarks Funky Bunch NFC. And after week 2, a lot of things have changed as far as the rankings go. But let me start off with number 5, the Arizona Cardinals going to New England and beating the Patriots in their house. That gets a whole lot of respect in my book. Not an easy thing to do. And at the number 4 spot, although they've committed 9 turnovers as an offense, Michael Vick leading that Philadelphia Eagles once again for a game-winning touchdown drive late in the 4th quarter to put his team up by 1, gets them to the number 4 spot on my rankings. And number 3, even though they have a loss, you can't deny how good Aaron Rodgers is as a quarterback. Green Bay bounces back with an impressive win over the Chicago Bears. And at number 2, I have Matty Ice and the Atlanta Falcons. Impressive win on Monday Night Football over the Denver Broncos. I didn't see it coming, but hey, they took care of business and they move up my ranking system. And at number 1, I still have the San Francisco 49ers. Once again, another dominant performance by Jim Harbaugh and his team over the Lions. And now for Smart Remarks Funky Bunch AFC edition. Once again, a lot of things happened in week 2, so the rankings kind of flip-flopped and changed a lot. And at number 5, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers with a very impressive win at home over the Jets. A lot of injuries, so that's how they appeared on my list. Very tough team coached by Mike Tomlin. And at number 4, I have the New England Patriots. I think a lot of this team think it was just a little blip in the radar with what happened with Arizona, but I expect the Patriots to bounce back pretty strong. And at number 3, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, I love this team a lot. They're my Super Bowl pick. Went on the road in Philadelphia. Tough loss, but hey, they have a chance to play the Patriots, so that game ought to be very interesting for fans of both teams. At number 2, I have to give props to the San Diego Chargers. They took care of business both weeks. Mighty impressive team. Phillip Rivers seems to be back. And at number 1, I have the Houston Texans with that defense and that running game with Arian Foster handling business every week. Got to give respect to a team that can consistently play at a high level during the NFL season. Welcome to our pick segment here on Smart Remarks. Now, last week I know I finished at 1-3, which is terrible, but I did pick it up. I finished the week at 9-7. I'm still 6 games up on everyone in my ESPN Pigskin Pick'em League, so I plan on looking a lot better with these picks this week. And 2 matchups I'm looking forward to involve teams that are undefeated. First, we have the Eagles traveling to Arizona to face former teammate Kevin Kolb and the Arizona Cardinals. The Eagles should win this game. Hopefully they'll take better care of the ball, and it won't come down to the last minute. Next, we have Atlanta going all the way to San Diego to play the San Diego Chargers. And Phillip Rivers has been balling the first 2 weeks in the NFL. He's playing at home. I expect it to continue. So look for the Chargers to win that game. And finally, in the polar opposite, we have two winless teams playing each other. The Kansas City Chiefs going to New Orleans. Now, Kansas City has been getting blown out by everybody. And I expect that streak to continue as well. So look for the Saints to finally get their first win of the season. Welcome to the question mark segment of Smart Remarks. A couple of people have asked me about why did I give the referees, the replacement referees, such high praise after week 1. Well, I sincerely meant that when I said that after week 1. The week 2 is a totally different story. And the refs really made a lot of games hard to watch for me and a lot of different football fans this week. A lot of players, you can see it on the field, a lot of players have been on the radio and different media outlets commenting about how they can see that these players don't respect the replacement refs. So I never thought I'd be asking for the regular refs to come back, but please, regular officials, get something done. Come back and officiate these NFL games. And this wraps up our 3rd episode of Smart Remarks. I'm Mark Impress Preston. A lot of great games to look forward to this upcoming week in the NFL season, starting with the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants on Thursday night. I'm going to take a knee here. See you next week.